releasing our presidential poll, and there's been quite a lot of shifting because of the debate last week. Stu, we're up to number 6, I believe. Why don't you start at the very bottom and then work your way up to number 5?
Yeah, quick rundown here. 17th, Lindsey Graham. 16th, Jim Gilmore. 15, George Pataki. 14, Chris Christie. 13, Jeb Bush. 12, Rick Santorum. 11, John Kasich. 10, Donald Trump. 9, Rick Perry. 8, Mike Huckabee. 7 is Bobby Jindal. And number 6, Rand Paul.
This is according to the Glenn Beck audience. Mm-hmm. So you and this radio and television audience, mainly radio audience, isn't it?
Yeah, mainly. I don't know. You might promote it as well on TV a little bit. But.
So it is the radio audience and where you stand on the president.
Yeah, you grade them A through F, and kind of gives us a numeric score. Rand Paul got a B-, which is where we left off. Interesting thing, though, maybe the biggest moment in the debate was the real fireworks between Chris Christie and Rand Paul.
Right.
The audience has ruled on who won that debate, and it was Chris Christie to the audience.
Why do you say that?
Rand Paul -6, Chris Christie +9. I mean,
I cannot believe
overwhelmingly positive for Christie and negative for they did not like
What
Rand
did the
Paul in this
dial
debate.
test show on Fox on that moment? Did they show that?
I don't know if I saw that moment be.
That's
he was too
interesting that Fox didn't show that. That was one of the big moments. Why didn't they show that?
They may have. I just didn't see it. I have to be honest. I may have just missed it. I saw Ted Cruz get tested. I saw some of the Donald Trump stuff. Huckabee got tested and did very well, and that's reflected in this poll as well. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of interesting because you saw Rand Paul kind of being aggressive, trying to interrupt, and I thought he did well in some of those exchanges, but the audience did not like it. And I don't know if there's something about Rand Paul screaming that it's not, I don't really like. I like him better when he's more soft-spoken, but still, was that enough for a -6 and a +9?
No,
I don't think so.
It seems he got kind of scared in front of that audience, and we've seen him before. Remember, there was some, not scared, but when he's in front of that big audience, he feels like he has to talk like this for you.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody does that.
Plus, adrenaline's flowing. Mm-hmm. You know, you're fired up. You're ready to go.
I think, too, he's having some their reported fundraising issues there as well. Mm-hmm. And, some problems inside the campaign. And also, I think he might be saying, you know what? I need to stick out. I need to do something. I need to make some noise.
Oh, no, he said on our show.
Yeah.
Remember, he said that day on our show. You watch. I have to make a move here.
Yeah.
And so that's what he did. That's why he came out of the gate. The first opportunity. He's the first one. Yeah. The question was to Trump, to all of them, but Trump started to answer, and the first one into that fight was Rand Paul.
Mm-hmm. And he jumped in a few times.
Yeah, he did.
And I don't think he let himself down with some terrible answer.
I don't think so. I thought he did well.
He didn't, but did Donald Trump define his night by saying, you're having a tough night tonight?
You're having a hard night tonight, aren't you?
Is that what happened to the American people? They let Donald Trump define Rand Paul for them?
I think that's kind of the truth.
That could be.
I think it is.
That could be. I mean, Ronald Reagan did that to Jimmy Carter.
Sure did.
There you go again.
Mm-hmm. Expertly.
Yeah. Donald Trump did have a few Ronald Reaganisms during that debate.
And I will say, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, especially with policy, but this is the thing he does well, right? You're going to get him in an insult contest with Donald Trump.
It's not going to go well.
It's not necessarily good.
It's not going to go well.
You'll have blood coming out of your
whatever, yeah. All right, so we're up to the top 5. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Falling from 3rd to 5th, Scott Walker.
Dang.
Walker.
Wow.
All the good guys are going the wrong way.